Hello friends, this is intro 1.4. In the last intro 1.3, I discussed about the soil mechanics and the fluid dynamics syllabus. Now in this intro 1.4, I will be dealing with the syllabus of hydrology, soil and water conservation engineering, irrigation engineering and surveying and leveling. So let's start. This is me, Abhay Agrawal, got rank 1 in 2013 and completed my MTech in Farm Machinery and Power from IIT Kharagpur. So, I think you all know about this book, Engineering Hydrology by K. Subramaniam. As I think, if you are in third year, then you should directly start by this book. But if you are reading this book in third semester, then you might get some difficulty while understanding concepts from this book, because this book has been written in quite some difficult language. So I would suggest that third semester students, they can read from this Watershed Hydrology by R. Suresh, because this book has been written in very simple language and numericals are also quite less complex as compared to Subramanian book. So let's go into the syllabus. First syllabus is hydrological cycle. As you know what is hydrological cycle, this is the circular movement of water from land to sea to atmosphere, and then this cycle goes continue. This is a theoretical question you can read from this book. So this is also some type of theoretical meteorological parameter, their measurement. Their measurement means meteorological parameter like temperature, rainfall, wind velocity. So there are various instruments which is used to measure. Like to measure rainfall, you need rain gauges. To measure wind speed, you need anemometer. Okay, so this you should know. Then analysis of precipitation data. In the first or second chapter itself in the Subramaniam book, you will get how to analyze this data. What is the double mass curve? What is the how you can get the missing data? If you have 5 rain gauges station and suddenly one got stuck or that is not giving reading, then how you can get the reading of that defunct rain gauge while using the data of other rain gauges. Abstraction from precipitation. Abstraction means all the rainfall which is coming from the clouds, they do not get into the surface. Some water is taken away by the building or the trees. So this is known as abstraction from precipitation. There are lot many other details inside the book. You can go through that. Then that comes the runoff. Runoff is the movement of water over the land surface. I will be dealing with the runoff and the fine index in the coming video. You can watch that video. Then the hydrograph analysis. What is the hydrograph? Hydrograph is the graphical representation between the discharge and time. Then what is the graphical representation between the rainfall intensity and time? Please give this value in the comment section. Please tell me what you call that graph. Then the unit hydrograph theory and their application. Stream flow measurement, how you can measure the flow of stream. Then what is flood and how you represent the flood, that is known as the flood routing. And the hydrological reservoir and channel routing. These two last topics you will get in a single chapter in the engineering hydrology. In more or less term, I will say that you need to study this book Engineering Hydrology from page 1 to the last page. I would not recommend you to leave any chapter. You solve also the objective type question given in the last of the each chapter. And if you find any difficulty, you comment on the comment box. We will get back to you. So this is it for the syllabus of hydrology. See, hydrology is very important from examination perspective. Every year you will get around 8 marks, 5 to 8 marks from this single book. So you make sure that you study conceptually. You have to remember the formula, but you also make sure you know the concept behind that. How you are calculating the direct runoff from the hydrograph. What deductions you have to do, why you are deducting that. So make sure you understand the concept behind that. That's all. Sorry for this bad image. The resolution is not good, but I could not find the good one. This is the Soil and Water Conservation Engineering by R. Suresh. This is also very important book. Various chapters are very important. In this book also more or less you have to study this entire book. But I will say you that some chapters are far more important than others. So let's see those chapters. See, in this you have to study the mechanics of soil erosion. How the soil erosion happens. By what agent? Like wind and water. These are the two primary factors which are responsible for the erosion. What are the factors affecting them? Like biological factor, anthropogenic factor. Then how you can estimate the soil, like universal soil loss equation and modified universal soil loss equation. You should know what is the difference between these two. What factor in the universal soil loss equation has been replaced in the modified USLE. Then the biological and engineering measure to control. So what is the biological matter? Like grasses, which is used. Any matter which is recyclable and which the nature gives us, while the engineering measures are the spillways, dams, check dams. This will come under the engineering measures. Then this is the most important two chapters in this book, that is the terrace and burn. You have to study these two chapters by heart. Then comes the vegetative waterways. Vegetative waterways are the natural waterways. If you will not make anything on the ground surface, then also water will flow on the ground and that will make one shape. That shape is the parabolic shape and that is known as the vegetative waterways or the natural waterways. Then these are the gully control structure, drop inlet. This all will come under the engineering measures to control the erosion. Okay, so in this you need to know which type of structure when you have to use. What is the drop height? In this drop, drop inlet and chute spillway, there is a difference of height. After a particular height, like drop of 3 meter or drop of 5 meter, then only you can use a certain type of spillway. That you need to know and a formula regarding that. Then earthen dam, water harvesting structure, farm pond and watershed management. In this book, in the last chapter, you will get one information regarding watershed management, in which various non-dimensional quantity and dimensional quantities have been given, like form factor, drainage coefficient, drainage length. So all these are becoming important nowadays because watershed management and rain harvesting structure, these are now getting momentum. So lots of numerical questions are also coming from that. So you study based on that condition. If you find any difficulty among any of these topics, you let us know in the comment section and we will make video on that. Okay, but specifically you give more emphasis on the terrace and burn, soil loss equation, gully control structure, vegetative waterways. So more or less in all chapters are required due attention. So now I think each and everybody know this book also. This is the Irrigation Theory and Practices by A.M. Michael. So here let's see the syllabus. This is the syllabus which you can cover from this book. See, also this book is very thick and you don't need to go behind each and every chapter and you don't study this book into too much detail. Whatever is the relevant information, you pick those information only. You write down the formula separately and revise those formula only. And you tick mark the numerical questions which are relevant and revise those numerical questions. Because this book has been written in a comprehensive manner. So all informations are not relevant for us. So let's see one by one. Soil and water, plant relationship, water requirement of crop, consumptive use and evapotranspiration. This consumptive use and evapotranspiration will also come under the hydrology. So try to take formula from both and don't read separately. If you are reading any topic from one book, make sure that if that topic is there in other book also, so you club together and make one comprehensive note. Then comes the irrigation scheduling. Irrigation scheduling consists of irrigation frequency and irrigation intervals. Okay, so these two, there is subtle difference between these two. You study that also. Irrigation efficiencies, design of irrigation channel, measurement of soil moisture. There are also certain instruments which are used to measure the soil moisture. From theoretical point of view, you can also study that. Irrigation, water and infiltration, surface, sprinkler and drip method of irrigation. So which is the most efficient type of irrigation? Definitely drip method. So you study that which type of irrigation method when you need to use and what is the basic difference between all these methods. For a sprinkler and drip, you will not get many numerical questions. By just applying the common sense, you can solve the question from the sprinkler and drip. Some questions are available in this book, you can go through that. And design and evaluation of irrigation method. This topic is not that much important because that is more from the subjective point of view. In your semester exam that may come, but in GATE it is less likely to come. So here these three topics: drainage coefficient, subsurface drainage system and leaching requirement. One whole chapter is given in this book regarding leaching requirement. So some 2 or 3 more important formulas are there. You remember that one, and also you know what is the difference between saline soil, alkaline soil from theoretical point of view. Drainage coefficient I will deal in subsequent lecture. You can see that lecture. Subsurface drainage system, not much is available in this book, but you can refer some other books for the subsurface drainage. But at this point of time, I don't want to overburden you with the many books. So just by googling 2 or 3 important formula, you can know about the subsurface drainage system. Like Hugot system is there, or 1 or 2 some other systems are there. So don't go for an individual book regarding this topic. You can study from some other source. Here is one other book, Surveying and Leveling. Many people don't want to study about this, but sometimes 2 mark question comes from this also. So I thought that I should mention this. I refer this book as K Duggal, but if you want to refer any other book, you can do. So this is the syllabus in short. See here, important thing is measurement of angle and bearing. Here bearing do not mean what we use in tractor and all. Here bearing means the angle, and 2 important bearings are whole circle bearing and quadrilateral bearing. So you study how you can convert one into another. That is one important thing. In plane table surveying, they do not ask any numerical question, but they ask what are the different type of instruments used in plane table surveying and what is their use. In computation of earthwork, this is important from both surveying point of view and your irrigation or soil and water conservation point of view. Here Simpson's formula, trapezoidal formula, how you will calculate the area, volume. These are the important because in 2 marks they quite frequently ask this question. Other than this, chain surveying, if your chain is short, if your chain is long, then what is the error coming? This type of question they ask in length as well as in area. Other than this leveling, you can see what is the back side, what is the foresight, which reading you take first. When you assemble your leveler, what is the first reading you take? It is back side or foresight. So this is how you study. I hope you got the point. So thanks for watching this video. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.